Hello everyone, it's Patricia, and by request I am bringing to you my Scentsy Club order for the month. Now what we're going to do is we are going to get into the order, and then at the end of the video we're just going to talk a little bit about some things that are going on with Scentsy Club. Now I get my Scentsy Club delivered every 3 months. However, I did add another Scentsy Club in. What I wanted to do was add some bars to my existing club order, and it made a separate Scentsy Club, like it wouldn't add to the order I wanted it to. So we're going to talk a little bit about that at the end. So typical Scentsy, there's a box within a box. So I got my other box here. So we're just going to get into it. Now most months I usually empty around 15 to 20 bars of wax. It can vary. And when I say empty, I'm using up partially used bars, things like that. So I'm getting 15 bars here every 3 months. So it's not so bad, but considering the other wax and everything else I get, it's a little bit, probably don't need it all, but anyway. Scentsy Club is the best way to get things with no shipping, and also they always get my bar feature. So I think that's why most people are using Scentsy Club. But let's just get into it randomly. We'll start going through it. The first bar is Winterberry Apple Tea. This is a new release from the fall and winter. A lot of people are really liking this. You've heard me talk a lot about this. It's a great scent. To me, it has a bit of a plum vibe. I really, really like that one. I recently put this one in. It is set to retire March 1st, no longer available. It is Cozy Chai. It's almost like a creamy caramel colored wax. Yeah, and I get a lot of vanilla caramel with a bit of spice with that one. Speaking of kind of warm fragrances, I picked up Cozy Kitchen. Now this one does really well in my open concept area. Yeah, it reminds me of like an oatmeal with the brown sugar and the cinnamon. It's very, very nice. Yeah, and like I said, it does well downstairs for me. This one, it's been in for a little while, Cherry Clove Chutney. I really, really like this mix with apple butter frosting. I don't know how much longer I'm going to need to keep getting this. It might be one that I have to edit out, but then I'll be sad. I don't know. It's the hoarder in me. I just want to get everything. One that I really like to use as a mixer is Happy Birthday. This is mainly what I'll be using this for. Yeah, to me it smells like a cake, but almost has that little bit of the chocolate note. To me, almost like a marble cake with a tiny bit of chocolate mixed in with mostly vanilla. But that's probably my mixer of choice. There's another one coming up, I think in my other Scentsy Club order, that I probably like to mix as well. The next one is Silhouette. This one really took me by surprise. Yeah, it's kind of a sophisticated, deep, rich scent. Nice background scent. Something that I like to put in. I find it's not overpowering, but I do really like Silhouette. Let's continue on with Bring Back My Bars. This is another really good one, White Sands. Also took me by surprise. Wasn't expecting to like it. Yeah, this one I really, really like. So say if my mom was coming to stay over for a few days, I'd probably put something like White Sands in. I think she'd like something like that. Here's one of my absolute favorites, Apple S'mores. You've heard me talk about this a lot. It's very, very strong, does well in my open concept area. That's kind of a love it or hate it scent, I've come to realize. Not everybody likes it. This one here is Bananaberry. This one I seem to have a lot of because I kind of stockpiled it before I put it in Scentsy Club. So I don't know if I should keep it in my Scentsy Club, but I really like this one. It's kind of a different scent. To me, it's like a kid scent. It just puts me in a good mood. It, you know, puts a smile on my face, so I do really, really like that one. This one is a floral, and I like it because it does well in my open area. And when I have scents that do well in my open area, I end up using half a bar of this at a time. So this is Fresh Cut Daisies. So what I do is I have 3 warmers and I use 4 cubes, and I take 1 cube and cut it into thirds. Yes, I do. I just can't bring myself to put 2 cubes in each warmer, because then I'll have 6 cubes. I'll have 2 left. Anyway, that's how I do it. It works well for me. And I typically change it every day or every second day. Because when you use less wax, sometimes it doesn't last as long, but that seems to work well for me. So this next one was from a recent Bring Back My Bar, Rum Raisin Cookie. It's very rich with the cinnamon and that raisin smell to me, a little bit of oats. I do really, really like this, but it doesn't do the greatest downstairs, and that's kind of where I would really want to warm it. So I'm kind of torn with this one if I'm going to keep it in my club. But I put it in just because I do love the scent. You do have to like cinnamon, I would say, because that's definitely in there. But it's a nice bakery scent, so yeah, I'm not sure about that one. And this one I just kind of put in because it's retiring and it does well in my open area. And usually scents that do well there, I kind of gotta go with. So this is Toffee Butter Crunch. And this is a very sweet, rich, intense fragrance. I had this going one time downstairs and my son yelled from the upstairs. He's like, "Mommy, are you making French toast?" And I said, "No." And he goes, it was really cute. Okay. One of my favorites. I love this scent. Love it. And maybe it's light for some people. It does well for me. I usually warm it in my bedroom. One time I warmed it downstairs. Intense, marshmallowy, minty goodness. It's marshmallow mint. Oh, I can't wait to smell it. It's very cold here today. Like, woo! The bars are freezing. But yeah, I really, really like marshmallow mint. And I don't think I'll ever take that one out. I do have a bit of a stockpile, but I don't care. And this is one that I'm kind of glad I left in because I ended up coming around and liking it a lot. And I don't think I'd want to be without. And it's Sweet Plum Pastry. And look at that pretty purple. It's gorgeous. And it smells great. And this performs great for me. Some people have had mixed results. I find it does really well. This one was poured June 4th, 2018. So what are we now? And look. Okay, some people freak out about the color change. That doesn't bother me one little bit. The way I look at it is, when you're cooking, certain foods stain things. If you're making something with curry, that stains things. If you're making tomato-based things, that stains things. So I don't really care if it stains my clamshell. But people get all up in arms, I don't know. Doesn't bother me one little bit. And here we have a fall scent to wrap up the bar portion, Painted Leaves. This one is strong, fresh fall scent. It's very crisp. It's like the fall version of Blue Christmas. I love it. It's good. It's good. And it is strong, and it lasts a fairly long time. So that is Painted Leaves. I put it in just in case. Now I do have, like I said, I think I have 6 other bars in another club order, and you know, I really don't need that. But it's mostly things like, I think I have Cedar Cider, Cider Mill, Love and Happiness. I have a Honey Pear Cider. And then I have French Kiss and Woolly Slippers. Now, Woolly Slippers for me, I really, really like that. And I think that's also a great mixer because I don't pick up a lot on the lavender. So anyway, as you know, with Scentsy Club, if you reach a certain threshold, you can add a brick. So I thought, well, I'll add a brick because Margaret loves bricks. So Margaret told me to pick up Welcome Home. So look at that beautiful color. Isn't it great? Welcome Home is very heavy on the cinnamon and the spices, but I love that kind of thing. And look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's like, it looks like wine. I find cinnamon gets a bad rap in the wax community because if people don't like it, they really don't like it, and they go on and on about how terrible it is. But if you like cinnamon, you're still a good person. So anyway, that is the brick, and I don't have any Welcome Home right now, so I thought, great to pick it up in brick form. So let me just talk to you briefly about Scentsy Club, because we haven't really talked in a while about it. So if you are new to Scentsy Club, I want to stress to you, it's great to sign up for it because there's no fee to join. You have to pay for your order, just like you would pay for your items anywhere, but you don't have to pay to be a member. So that is great. The other thing that Scentsy did is they've made improvements. So there's definitely been improvements, and some of those bumps are going away, which I'm so pleased about. So yes, you can now edit anytime, which is terrific. The only issue is I find, say if you're adding in bars, you can't pick kind of what month you want to receive them. It kind of just puts them in the next month, like puts it in its own order from what I've noticed. Now, I don't get it every month. Like some people do get items every month. Like they might get whiff boxes, things like that. I would prefer to just get it every 3 months and have a big, humongous order, but so I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. Keep in mind, you can always skip up to 2 shipments in a calendar year. So if you had a subscription coming to you every month, you can skip 2. If you had it coming every 3 months, I think you can still skip 2. So theoretically, you could get 2 Scentsy Club orders a year if you skipped it twice. So always remember that. And remember, if money is tight, you could skip 2 in a row, and that might bring you to the next season. So just keep in mind, no more than 2 skips in a calendar year. The other thing is, during World Tour, they mentioned that in April, there is something exciting coming about Scentsy Club, like another additional feature. I have no idea what that is, but hopefully I didn't pick that up incorrectly. So look forward to April and you will see something else exciting come. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited. The other thing is, as consultants, we can see if somebody enrolls in Scentsy Club under us, but sometimes we can't see if you make changes and things like that. But one thing I always want to say to any customers that sign up under me, or any consultant really, is please, please, please remember your bundle and saves, because it breaks my heart when I see individual bars. And maybe you're doing that for a specific reason, I don't know. But now that you can edit things, it's so much better. Try to remember to do bundle and saves. So anyway, as always, thanks for spending the last 12 minutes with me. Let me know what your Scentsy Club items are. I always want to hear, because I'm always collecting data. I always want to know what the popular things are, because that's just the way my brain works. So I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.